Well, we are here in Kampala, Uganda, the home of RX Radio. And Uganda is quite a strange country. We have a serious problem of people not appreciating rule of law. And many times on the show, we've complained about illegal detentions and things of that nature. Now, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is seeking a constitutional amendment that will apparently provide a window for the enlargement of the 48-hour rule, under which a suspect is supposed to be produced before court. So the DPP Jane Frances Abodo says that the proposed amendment is for only complex cases like terrorism, theft, or of huge funds and others, which her office cannot investigate within a short time and present suspects before court. Article 23, subsection 4 of the Constitution provides that a person arrested or detained upon reasonable suspicion of his or her having committed or being about to commit a criminal offense shall, if not earlier released, be brought to court as soon as possible, but in any case not later than 48 hours from the time of their arrest. Now, to me, Olive, this is just an attempt by the state to legitimize indefinite detentions. That's what it sounds like to me.
Makes sense.
Because that's the major complaint by activists, which is, you don't even produce people in court. They've been in remand for months. So now they want to codify it such that it's now no longer outside the law,
scope of the law.
Scope of the law for you to be detained and for them to just say, well, we're still investigating. Kind of like what they're doing to my friend, my brother, Andrew Tate.
Don't mix up issues.
Once again,
issues.
They have been denied the chance to,
But you see here,
be released.
But what she's talking about is people that are detained and they're not even brought to court. Or rather, they're supposed to be brought to court in 48 hours. What happened to Andrew Tate is that he was arrested, he was presented before a judge, and he was denied bail. He tried again, and he was still denied bail. That is a whole different story.
But he has not even been charged.
Well, investigations are still ongoing.
That's my point.
And he might be a flight risk. And you don't want to hear that.
No, he could be. And to be fair, he most probably is. In all fairness.
You see?
He has multiple passports. And he has many videos where he talks about how, me, yeah, I'm a gangster. I'm a G. I have so many passports.
Let me tell you, what is keeping Andrew Tate in prison is basically everything that he has said. He has incriminated himself, as in he incriminated himself before a case was brought against him. And now that the case is there is circumstantial evidence to show that he could jump bail.
Yeah, but he has not been charged.
He hasn't, but he can still be on remand.
But can't they just...
The law allows for someone to be on extended remand.
So yeah, house arrest then. Give him bail, place him under house arrest.
Well, you don't decide that. That is the prerogative of the judge.
That's the thing. That's what the judge should do.
You don't,
but anyway,
and the law is not emotional. That's the other thing.
Back to Uganda.
Yes.
So to me, what the DPP here is trying to do is just that, is to provide a legal cover for their intention to continuously detain people without having to charge them. Because look at the kinds of charges they're talking about here. Or
terrorism.
Crimes. Terrorism.
Theft of huge sums of money.
Yes, and these are the kinds of crimes that normally they will charge opponents of the government with.
That's the only problem, because honestly speaking, come to think of it, there has been a bomb, people have died. There has been, an explosion, people have died. Some people have been arrested as suspects in the case. Those people to be presented in court in 48 hours, it's kind of a sticky situation because, like she said, you won't have enough evidence to even bring them to court. But at the same time, since we live in a country where the democracy only applies to some people, where some animals are more animals than others, I see how that extension may affect government opponents.
A law like
that
this
is the downside.
Yeah, because any changes to the law will mostly benefit
the government and be used against the opponent.
It will be abused.
Yes,
is what I'm saying. So this is a so I'm very skeptical about this. And
she has a point. But yeah, the skepticism, I see where it's coming from.
Olive, I don't think the solution is therefore to change the law. I think the solution is to give more resources to the government to allow them to investigate faster.
But still in 2 days, Fatboy, in 2 days, that is still a sticky situation. But maybe extend
But
it.
how is it that you want to arrest me for tour? You come to my house and say I'm arresting you for terrorism, and yet within 48 hours you can't provide evidence with which to charge me.
Anyway, there is a point there, because by the time you arrest me, it means you've been doing investigations.
Exactly.
But it comes in two. It could be that there is a recent event that preceded the arrest. So let's say like an explosion, like I said. There and then police is going to go, boots are going to be on the ground. They're going to try to investigate. And then according to their sources, they might have a few leads here and there, and they will arrest people. Then the other case you're talking about is saying, oh, Olive deals in drugs. So they build a case against you when you don't know, and then they present you to court, and then in 48 hours they present you to court. That's different. So what if an event has happened and it is huge and someone has to be arrested? Will there be enough time to investigate and bring them to court at the same time?
Well, if you can't find that evidence within 48 hours of arresting someone, because at the same time, even criminals are entitled to their rights.
Because
you know that
you are presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Until proven guilty.
Yes.
And so if you're going to detain me, indefinitely, then it's
like
almost as if.
And but those were presented in court.
Yeah, but when?
So the issue, here's the thing. It is the 48 hours of when they arrest you, in 48 hours you should be in court, that she wants to extend. Maybe, I don't know what period she wants it to be extended to, but in such cases, maybe a week is not so bad. Until you're the one behind the coolers and you're innocent.
Careful what you advocate for.
I know.
Because you might think it's fine until it is applied to you.
Until it is applied to me, God forbid.
But anyway, we'll continue to follow this story and update you once we get more details on it. But what do you think about it? You can go to our YouTube, or you can go to our Twitter or Facebook and share your thoughts with us on this very interesting story. Keep listening to your number one station, RX Radio. This is the Fatboy Show.